Hello, electrical engineering students. It's time to learn about what you want to register for this spring. So just a quick note, we have to talk about the math minor. Everybody in electrical engineering qualifies for the math minor, but starting in 2019, you do have to take one extra class, discrete math. Before then, all the courses in the major qualified you for a minor. When can you register? A quick note, the registration times have changed. So in the past, the time in this column was 7:45 a.m. and this was 12:15 p.m. They've been adjusted so that we make sure that our staff, like me, like One Stop, is on hand to help you during that time. So this is the times. If you are a priority registration, you will already know that. Priority registration is for honor students, athletes, students who work with the Disability and Learning Resources Center, and veterans. Earned hours is what registration time is based on. So when you look at your degree works, it's this number up here. It is not applied units. So when you're trying to look at that table of registration time, this is the number that will guide you. When can you take what at USD? Upper division courses. If you're a lower division student, meaning like a sophomore, and you're trying to register for a 300 level class, you need to have completed and in progress 45 units in School of Engineering and the College of Arts and Sciences. School of Business, that has to be 60 units. So if you can't register for a class, that could be why. If you think it's an issue, let me know. I can usually help. Also in the core, the diversity classes, you must take level 1 before level 2. For most students, it's not an issue because Engineering 103 covers level 1, but just keep that in mind. Also for religious studies, you've got to take the first level, or the lower division religious studies before the upper division. You can't take them concurrently, so make sure that's part of your plan. If you are a senior and you're registering for the spring semester, you'll be registering for 460 and 492, and these are offered only in the spring. Also making sure that you've picked up another EE elective and completed public speaking at any core. If you're leaving us this semester, congratulations. Just make sure that everything is done, that you've looked over your degree works 25 times with your advisor. If you have any questions, you can contact me. I'm happy to help. If you're going to be here next fall, you just want to make sure that you complete all of your EE electives and all of your core. EE electives next semester, as listed right now, is Elect 450 and 494. Also note that Comp 375 is approved. That does have a prereq that you'll have to take a look at. Any other course beyond that must be approved by Dr. Shastri, who's the interim chair for electrical engineering. Send him an email to him and your advisor and ask for approval, but before taking the course, it's approval for EE electives is pretty strict because they only require 2 electives. So your best bet is to fit with the ones that have already been offered. If you are a senior, you probably already received an email from the registrar asking you to petition to graduate. Usually students with 90 units get some kind of prompt to petition to graduate. If you didn't receive one or you can't remember where it is, you can find that petition to graduate on the seniors tab of your portal. So go ahead and look there. It's also through the Office of Graduate Records. When you submit your petition to graduate, as soon as you see a date pop up here on DegreeWorks, that means it's been approved. If you are a junior this year, that means you're in Elect 301 and such this semester. These are the courses you'll be registering for this spring. And then this is what an update to the next fall looks like. If you need to update your major, add a minor, remove a minor, anything like that, you can do that with our online declaration of major form. So that's on your My Academics, Academic Forms, Declaration of Major. If you're a sophomore, there's kind of an important class you need to make sure you take. It's called Circuits. Circuits is the prereq to all of the EE classes in the fall. So it's very important that you take it. If there's some kind of issue with you taking it, then we need to start looking at options for the summer. But this is the most important class on this list. Obviously, we want you to keep going with your math and completing some of these other courses, but really this is the key that unlocks the door to your junior year. If you're a first year student, just keep chugging along, keep doing your engineering 101. Make sure you complete chemistry before your fall classes, or actually that would be for a sophomore, but if you can take chemistry or Comp 110, if you didn't take Comp 110 this semester, taking Calc 2 and mechanics is helpful too. Intersession. If you need to take a class at Intersession at USD, here's what we're offering. Note that web registration ends on October 28th. You can still register for a class after that. You just need to make sure that you contact One Stop and they'll help you register for it. Just remember, if you're going to take a class outside of USD, it has to be in person. So for many people that's not available to you, because a lot of community colleges are still web only right now. Also pre-approve any class that you take off campus. It's not really allowed in the last 30 units also, so keep that in mind. Again, these are the USD classes that we're offering. The next steps, send your faculty and advisor a marked up flowchart. So basically you can find these flowcharts if you take your Google out and do electrical engineering USD curriculum. You find that, you will find the curriculum page for engineering or electrical engineering, and then you can choose the flowchart that matches the catalog year that you're in. There are different flowcharts for each catalog, so I recommend that you check the right one. Mark it up like this, mark everything off that you've taken, circle what you plan to take, and email it to your advisor, and they can get back with you if they'd like to meet or what else. So that is what we've got for you this semester. Good luck.